Hi, Sobe Mentors, Mr. Ling here. It is the end of November, the start of December, which means that it's time for another Mentor Update video. The goal of these videos is to bring you up to speed on what's going on in the Sobe program, give you an opportunity to get involved in activities coming up in the future, and then finally give you a couple of reminders about the mentoring program as a whole. But before we do anything else, I hope you had an incredible Thanksgiving. Hope you were able to spend a little bit of time with loved ones, whether that was in person around a table or via a Zoom call in this kind of new world that we are living in. And I hope Thanksgiving was a blessing to you and your family. I know as I was sitting around my table with my family and thinking about all the things I'm grateful for, I'm so grateful for the ways in which our program has been blessed. And at the top of the list of blessings that our program has received is that some 50 plus mentors every single year that dedicate their time and expertise to meeting with and guiding these students as they continue to explore and discern God's call on their lives. So I'm incredibly grateful. It's hardly a day goes by in the classroom when I don't hear a student talking about an encouraging text they received, or an email with a list of resources, or an opportunity to go out into the field and experience something new. All of these things that are provided by you, our mentors. So on this Thanksgiving or shortly after Thanksgiving, I just want you to know that what you are doing matters. It's making a huge, huge difference. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Unfortunately, we have to start this video with some sad news. Just yesterday, well, depending on when you're watching this, but yesterday for me, we kind of ran into a buzzsaw, a combination of falling dominoes from a variety of other activities that are starting to be canceled, along with some increasingly tightening COVID regulations, have made it virtually impossible for us to hold a successful in-person 200 plus person event. So we have decided to postpone the event. We did have the option to go online and make it virtual, but we really wanted to celebrate with these seniors, and we are hopeful, prayerful that we will be able to do that in person in the spring semester. So if you are mentoring a senior, they are bummed, to say the least, about having this kind of rug pulled out from underneath them. Yes, they knew it was a possibility. We're sort of the low hanging fruit as far as an outside activity involving about 200 people. So they knew it was a possibility, but still, after having lost so many of their privileges and opportunities this year, they were really looking forward to this one. So please reach out to those senior students, encourage them, and say a prayer for them as they experience yet another blow. On this end, we are more dedicated than ever to making this a really successful and incredible event, even if we have to wait until we are outside to make it happen. So stay tuned for that date and that time. And thank you to all of you who have volunteered to help out and have offered both financial support and moral support, and who planned on being there on this day. We really, really appreciate you. A happier note, CVCA placed first and third place this year in the hackathon put on by the Burton D. Morgan Foundation out of Hudson, Ohio. Hackathon takes the top 10 problem solvers from 5 surrounding schools, and those problem solvers are split up into teams of 5 and work all day long solving a real, authentic problem. They have expert mentors that this year were kind of phoned in, and they got to ask questions of the experts, and they designed really practical implementations that could actually solve the problem. They put together a slide deck and a presentation and presented to a panel of people who could actually bring the solutions to life. This year, they were challenged with designing the school of the future so that every student graduated with a chance at success. So it was a really fun challenge for them, and they presented to the heads of schools for CVCA and Hudson High School, or actually Hudson Schools. Their superintendent was there. Western Reserve Academy, Archbishop Hoban, Akron Public Schools. All of these heads of schools were on the judging panel, and our students came in first and third place, which is an incredible accomplishment. And we beat Western Reserve Academy, which was our own internal celebration. We're very excited about that. So huge ups to our students that participated in the hackathon. In addition, another victory, CVCA SOBI students, two of the teams that are going to be presenting at our business pitch night, participated in another library pitch competition through the Hudson Library. This competition was open to all of Northeast Ohio, and our students presented and won first and second place in this pitch competition. So absolutely incredible accomplishment for them to already be able to say they have a victory before they step foot onto the stage for a business pitch night is a huge accomplishment. So congratulations to them. Update number 4, interviews for our juniors start this week, actually tomorrow on December 2nd. As you might imagine, our juniors are really, really nervous and excited, that kind of combination. And because they're about to sit in a professional interview for the very first time. So we spent the last 3 months prepping them for this very moment. So if you are a mentor of a junior, reach out to them, encourage them as they're about to do one of the scariest things they've done, perhaps in their life. So really, really excited for them to really thrive tomorrow in that interview setting. And then about a week or a week and a half later, we will decide who our leadership for the business, the 3 businesses that we run will be going forward. So that starts tomorrow and goes through next Tuesday. As far as upcoming coming opportunities, we're kind of closing out the school year, so really only have one opportunity between now and the end of the semester, not school year. Apologies. So right now we are searching for 1 or 2 more business plan reviewers. While our business pitch night has been postponed, we are still looking to have a sort of mini feedback competition just internally within our teams at CVCA. And so we are looking for people to review the business plans the students have put together, give them critical and uplifting feedback on that. And the more people we have volunteered to do this, the lower the workload is for those that already volunteered. So if you're interested in helping mark up a couple of business plans and reading about the business ideas the students have come up with, please just reach out to me and let me know. If you have any other ideas on how to be involved, I've had some really, really cool opportunities through over the years just coming from mentors who have an idea on how they want to collaborate. So please reach out to me. Anything that's going to provide a new opportunity for our students, I'm all for. All right, just a couple of reminders and then we're done with this video. First, take a moment to complete the survey that's embedded in this email. This helps me kind of cross-reference if students are meeting with you. Also, please don't hesitate to reach out to me with any issues. A lot of times students just try to keep real quiet if things aren't going very well, and it's hard for me to suss that out. They fill out a survey for me in class, but there's always a potential of dishonesty there. So please let me know if you're running into issues and I'll work on it internally to try and rectify that. You should have received an update email from your student yesterday or the day before. So if you have not received that email from them, please let me know. They they hate me for it because they're like, this is awkward, this is weird, giving them an update on my life. But I affirm them and say, hey, look, this is good. So I am requiring it. So if it sounds cheesy, it's because I am requiring them to send that. But hopefully, you're finding that beneficial to get a little monthly update from them and a couple of questions that they would like to go over in their mentor meeting. Final reminder, make sure that you meet, or not make sure you remember that you only have to meet one time between December and January, one time. So we try to do that because the holidays are so crazy and students are only in class until the 14th. Then they have exams and then they're off for winter break. So most of December is already going to be gone before you know it. So one time between December and January. If you're somebody who missed a month and you would like to try and make that up, you can do both December and January and get caught up. Beyond that, I just want to end with thank you again. We are so appreciative of each of you as you continue to join us in helping students discern God's call on their lives through the practice and discipline of business. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day and an amazing Christmas and New Year's, and you will get another one of these in early January. Take care.